This is Elmer Richards and Sons. I'm part of the third generation. We've been farming here in Skaneateles and Marcellus for about 60 years. I myself actually manage our secondary satellite facility, which is about 10 miles from here. We milk 500 cows there. I also play a large part in the cropping and feed making enterprise, as well as managing the young stock for both facilities. I am the young farmer chair for Onondaga County. I have been, I'm about to start my second full year in that position. So one of a neighbor and actually a former employee of ours came around and got all of us individually to sign up. The farm had been a member for a long time, but kind of a silent member. We paid our dues and might have voted at an annual meeting or something, but we didn't do much. And as we see regulatory pressures, both local, state, and federal regulations coming down, whether it be environmental, labor, whatever the case may be, we need to have our voice heard, and Farm Bureau is the best way we could find to do that, outside of trying to track down local officials and speak directly with them, which can work sometimes, but to be able to have the lobbying power and the voice of Farm Bureau and have them support us if we ever do get into an issue, that's probably the main reason for being a member. One of the issues that I have with a lot of institutions is it seems that a lot of the guys steering the ship are in the senior generation, and there's not a lot of my generation to pick up the slack necessarily when these guys decide to retire or step aside. And I see in the future potentially a hole in some of these areas if we don't get young guys involved. And sometimes the younger guys are more involved in the day-to-day, maybe don't think they have time for that kind of stuff. I myself never thought that I would have time for that, but you can make the time, and it's well worth it if you can.